So the song I'm gonna play now, I was recording it out in Los Angeles, like in East Los Angeles specifically, and I was doing drums, and we kept hearing like all these like bangs. And I was like, what the fuck is that? I mean, we're doing drums, so it had to be like pretty loud. And we couldn't figure it out. We like tried to find the source of it, and we're like, oh, screw it, let's just take a break. And so I opened the door to the studio, which opens right to the street. And you know, about from where I'm standing to the back of the bar there's a guy in the middle of the street, and he's just shooting a shotgun off. And I was like, I found it. So then he sees me standing there, you know, kind of like dumbstruck, and I see him kind of turn, and so I was like, oh shit. And so I slammed the door. It's like one of these old big metal studio doors, and as soon as the door shuts, I hear all the buckshot hit the door. Yeah. So that like fucked up the session for the rest of the night. No one really wanted to do anything after that. But the best part of all this is, it's like, you know, so the guy barricades himself in this building across the street, and you know, like the SWAT team comes and the whole deal, and they finally get him out of there somehow. I don't know how they coaxed him out, but I was talking to one of the cops afterward, and he's like, yeah, so he told us that he was just protecting the neighborhood. Which it didn't dawn on me, but like after I thought about it, I kind of was like, oh, that's kind of a compliment in a weird way, you know? Because it means he like took a look at me and was like, that son of a bitch is a menace to society. Which clearly you guys are all thinking the same thing. We recorded it. No one died. It's called Here We Are. Burning skin, where we've always been, and we all collide in the rising tide and weather and the wind. We live our lives like hands are tied and dead and days of dreaming. Embrace the race of every days, but forsake the feeling. Are we killing time while these days unwind? We can't see past our own sad stories and wonder what we're missing. We can't see past our own sad stories and forget how to listen. Come a time when things weren't so defined. We've given new names to our hopes and our pain, but love just gets harder to find. We wrestle with what we think we should say and hang ourselves out in the air. But most of the time I think you'll find that we're just pretending to care.